just wasted 10 seconds of your life.
I love my shop. A couple of things have changed probably since I last was in here. Messing around with a new planer. I have been playing with the CNC router, doing stuff over here, mostly just messing it up. But tonight, I start a build. I have to build a trebuchet. I've never built a trebuchet. I have no idea how to build a trebuchet. This is all gonna be new. But I got stuff. I got enough wood. I have lots I could build it with. So let's go ahead and start the build. That's not a pallet. I was looking for a pallet. I figured I'd take 2 pallets and make those the base of the whole trebuchet. We just have to find the pallets. What do we got? Nothing. You got them out here? Nothing. So I had 2 pallets outside. I don't know where they are. They're long gone. So I am going to have to figure something else out. Pallets won't work as a base. So I'm short on lumber. Scaffolding. Aluminum scaffolding. We'll see how that works. Start with that. Let's see what that does. Frame is built. The tail of the trebuchet plus the counterweight should not hit the ground, which the height of the frame kind of dictates the length of the arm of the trebuchet. Now I gotta figure out if I have an arm long enough. I gotta figure out what the lengths are.
Now, the swing arm has a weight on it and a sling at the other, and here are some important relationships. There's a relationship between the long part of the swing arm and the short part. That's 3.75 to 1. And the sling was exactly like the long part of the swing arm. If you get all that right, apparently this thing throws harder than just about any other medieval weapon in the book.
So the calculation comes out to a 25-foot arm that can fit on this frame. Do I dare do a 25-foot arm? It really seems like it's going to get out of control fast. So, yeah, let's do a 25-foot arm. All I got to do is find 25 feet of something to build an arm out of.
Cat goes meow, bird goes goes moo, and the elephant goes moo. Dog goes meow, cat goes moo, bird goes moo, mouse goes squeak, cow goes meow, frog goes moo, and the elephant goes moo. Dog goes meow, cat goes meow, bird goes moo, and mouse goes moo, cow goes meow, frog goes moo, and the elephant goes moo.
Well, that's 32 feet of wood. How do I make it into an arm? So I went digging through the scrap and I found some wood, some of this maple. I'm thinking, I got crap everywhere. I'm thinking some of this maple becomes the hub. We drill a 2-inch hole in the middle of it, bolt above and below, maybe at an angle, I'm not even sure. And that's how we build the arm. Maybe. I have to work it out in my head a little more. So I'm starting to get a little worried. Trying to figure out how to do this. The wood is 16. The piece of wood I was planning on using at the base of it to bolt into the rest of it is 8 foot long. Not exactly sure what I am building here because 20 foot on one side is huge. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build a hub out of the hard maple that hopefully is long enough that it can give structural stability. I'll put a hole in the middle and I'll bolt one end to one side and I'll bolt the other end to the other side. And maybe I have to do a centerpiece, like a long centerpiece like this one with a hole in the middle as structure. I'm still figuring it out. If I had, I need 6 foot, no, I need 5'4" on one side. So if I had an 8 foot 2x8, I've got 2x8s here. So if I have an 8 foot 2x8, I could use I could put the hole in that, plus maybe some other hubs on either side in order to give it a lateral structure. And then use that as the tail piece and the structure to mount the tip to it. I think that's what I got to do. And I could probably taper the 8 foot piece so that it's half the weight. That's the goal, is to get it to be less weight. But it still has to carry all of the weight. The entire however many 100 pounds I'm going to use as a counterweight all has to be carried by the end of that to the middle. Wow. I'm thinking of the forces now, and I'm looking at this frame with 2-inch aluminum pipe and what looks to be about a 6 foot span between the two posts. It's not going to support the weight. I have to bring those structures together. Yeah, they're too far apart. Pretty sure. Yeah, this width from here to here, I'll leave the frame and the base the same, but I got to bring in the sides, these uprights. I'm going to bring them in probably 2 feet, so they're about 2 feet apart. That way, there's only 2 foot section across the top. And is the thing going to hit it as it comes through? Boy, it'd be nice if I could angle them in, leave them wide and angle them in. That would give it the most strength. Or maybe I could build cross-beam structures there. The trouble is I'm out of these clamps, the clamps that hold the corners. That's all the clamps I have. I have more beam, but I don't have any more clamps. Designing on the fly. Thank you. You too. Bye. Donate blood. Okay. We have a hole. Yes.
Hello?